Hello everyone, welcome to another journey on the history trails. This Linear B tablet was found in the Mycenaean site of Pylos. It records a dispute of a land-related nature between a priestess and her community regarding the type of ownership she holds over a plot of land. Two of its lines contain the longest extant verbal sentence in the Mycenaean language. This is the text as it appears in the syllabic script of Linear B. And this is its transliteration. In Mycenaean Greek, it would be rendered like this. Eritha ieria hechi euketoi que etonion eichen theoi. Damos demin phasi ktinahon hehemenahon onaton eichen. Translated, the inscription says, the priestess Eritha claims that she holds a plot of land for which the goddess has granted her usufruct rights. But the community asserts that she holds a plot of land with usufruct rights from communal lands, the ktonai kekemenai. Anyone familiar with Greek must have realized that Linear B, being a syllabic script, is an imperfect rendering of the Mycenaean form of the Greek language. For instance, echi is spelled eke, and the word damos is spelled damo. What the inscription informs us about is that Eritha, the priestess, has and claims to have etonio, that is, privately owned land in the goddess's name, while the damos claim that she has onato, which is the opposite of the etonio land, from the ktonai kekemenai, which seems to mean public lands. The inscription allows us to observe elements of the Mycenaean dialect that correspond to a very ancient stage in the development of the Greek language. Firstly, instead of a separate word for and, the enclitic particle que is used as a suffix, being attached to the end of the preceding word to form a single compound word. For instance, euketoque, as in Latin populusque. In later Greek, this phrase would be ke euketoi. Secondly, the particle the and the pronoun min, which means her, are also used as suffixes, resulting in combined forms. For example, da, mo, de, mi. In que, we can recognize what later becomes te, used in expressions like te ke, both and, or ute ute, neither nor. Mycenaean Greek also retains the h in words such as theoi, as well as in the genitive plural ending ahon, which in Homer appears as aon. The h later becomes silent, leading to vowel contractions. Ahon becomes aon, which becomes on. Mycenaean Greek also retains the long a in words such as damos, phasi, onaton, which later transforms into the long e in the Ionic Attic dialect. For instance, damos becomes demos, phasi becomes phesi, onaton becomes oneton. Also worthy of note is the absence of the definite article. Without the use of one, the same sentence would sound strange to anyone familiar with ancient or modern Greek. The definite article ho, e, to originated from the demonstrative relative pronoun ho. Its initial usage in Mycenaean is attested in phrases like to e que, t square, meaning and for these here. In Homer, 4 centuries later, the use of ho as an article is still rare, but it eventually prevails. Mycenaean Greek, therefore, represents a stage of the Greek language that differs from the later Greek of the 1st millennium BC in every aspect: phonological, morphological, syntactic, and lexical. However, it is unquestionably Greek, and is much closer to the Greek language of historical times, especially the Arcado-Cypriot dialect, than to its ancestor, the Proto-Indo-European language. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, sharing, or leaving a comment below. See you next time on the Trails of History.